Today on America's Court with Judge Ross.
She's been pulling pranks post the relationship.
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you know it's her that's doing these pranks?
He said we grew apart. He cheated.
I made some mistakes, Honor.
Mistakes? How do you,
made some
mistakenly
mistakes.
cheat?
In my courtroom, it's about equity and fairness. Stop. Is that true? I don't want you to understand. I want you to overstand.
Yes, sir.
That's why they pay me the big bucks. Justice should be more than just some foreign concept. I actually want you to learn something. That's not gonna happen. Not up in here, not today. And boom goes the dynamite.
Fair, firm, compassionate. This is America's Court with Judge Ross. Jeremy Grant claims his ex harassed him after their breakup by spamming his computer with porn and sending him a box containing hundreds of ladybugs.
All rise. Remain standing and come to order. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Kevin Ross presiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
Mr. Grant is suing Madeline Emerson in the amount of $916.
All parties been sworn, Your Honor.
Third, your Deputy Thomas. All right, Mr. Grant. So you have a situation here with Miss Emerson. The two of you were in a relationship, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how long did that relationship last?
About 3 years. We had a beautiful relationship.
It was a beautiful relationship. What made it so beautiful?
Just personality and the way things just started for us. But eventually, we grew apart, as most couples do in life.
And so you're suing Miss Emerson for $916. What is that amount based on?
It's based on all of the ensuing cost of pranks that she's been pulled on me through the
She's been
past
pulling
month.
pranks post the relationship?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you know it's her that's doing these pranks?
The amount of evidence I have.
Okay, we're going to talk about that. All right, Miss Emerson, talk to me. What's going on?
Yes, so he said we grew apart. He cheated, and we broke up. I broke up with him, and he thinks that I did.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah,
And now,
exactly.
Okay, I got to get comfortable here. We got a cheater.
Yeah.
And cheater, pumpkin eater, huh?
I made some mistakes, Honor.
Mistakes? How do you,
You made some
mistakenly
mistakes.
cheat?
So are you acknowledging that you did in fact cheat?
I'm admitting to it. I did apologize.
Okay, and did he apologize?
I mean, if you call it an apology, but like, how do you even apologize?
What would you call it?
It was it was pitiful. That's what it was.
It was a pitiful apology.
It was a pitiful apology. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. Only mistake is that he got caught. That's the only thing he feels sorry about."
You caught him in the act?
Well, I saw him with his ex.
You saw he was with another woman prior to you.
Well, yes, his ex.
And then that relationship ended. He started the relationship with you.
Correct.
At some point, he starts having more contact with the ex?
Yeah, he became friends again, but like, who becomes friends with their ex again? That makes no sense. Clearly,
Who
something
does
else.
that?
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's like, Judge Ross, I can't speak for that. So you were with this woman. What's her name?
Lola.
Lola. Okay. So Lola and you had a relationship.
Yes, Your Honor.
At some point, that relationship ended.
Yes, Your Honor.
How long were you with her?
A couple months.
Oh, this was a short thing. Mm-hmm. And what made you decide to reconnect with her?
Just, she reached out on social media.
She DM'd you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what did she say?
She said, "How you doing?"
How
Trying to
you
meet up.
doing? Huh?
Yeah.
How you doing?
The little kissy emojis, Your Honor.
With a kissy emoji.
Kissy emojis.
And that was enough for you? I mean, that.
You gotta start somewhere.
So there was 3 years that went by while you were with Miss Emerson.
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were with Miss Emerson, you end up going, let me go back to Lola and see what's up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He ends up telling you.
Yeah, I asked him about, because he told me about like them like reconnecting, and I said I'm not comfortable with it because who would be?
He told you that they were
Yeah, he
reconnecting.
told me that, and I told him I didn't want him texting her, and so when we came back Christmas
She was
break,
paranoid, Your Honor.
but I was right. So how am I paranoid if I'm right? Exactly.
She's always been like that, Your Honor.
So she's always been right?
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but I only care about this particular instance
Exactly.
because ultimately what ends up happening is you break up with him.
Yeah.
So you were like, I'm done, I'm gonna move on.
That was it. I broke up with him. And then later on, I see a picture of them on social media and they're all like cuddled up.
No,
And
you
I'm
didn't
like,
just see a picture of them on social media.
okay, well, I found it.
She was searching through that thing, Your Honor. She was searching through it.
You were searching. You said, I broke up with him and I was done. When you're done, you don't keep looking and searching and trying to find things about the other person. You tend to move on.
Yeah, but I was in bed, I was sick, I had nothing else I could do. I couldn't go to work, I couldn't hang out with friends, and so I was on my phone.
So the only thing you can do is...
It crept into the back of my mind, maybe, let me see, just to see if I was right, honestly, which
you knew you were right. Why are you doubting
yourself? There's a difference between hooking up and like getting into a full-blown relationship.
You are done. You were still in. And you were like, why am I still in? And so isn't that why we're here? Because there was a series of things that happened to you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Coming up on America's Court.
Somebody intended to inflict pain and harm. Did you do that?
No.
And there's no one else who calls me Love Bug, Your Honor, except her.
Was that your secret name for him?
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. This is America's Court with Judge Ross, Emmy nominated for Outstanding Legal Courtroom Program. America's Court is back with the case of Jeremy Grant, who is suing Madeline Emerson for harassment.
And one of the things you're saying, okay, I did do that, but not some of the other things.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Okay, the only thing I did, so there's this thing you can do where you can like name a cockroach after your ex, and then they feed it to like a lizard on like a live stream, and then they send the link to your ex. It's silly, it's harmless, there's nothing like important to it. It's just like a dumb little prank, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and that's it.
So initially you said I was sick and I was bored and I didn't have anything else to do. When you start talking about this whole thing, as I see here on the plasma, say goodbye to Jeremy, that's not somebody who's done and now they're not still sick, they're not still bored.
At that point in time.
You are like, how can I get to him?
Okay, yes, at that point in time, I was feeling like maybe like a little spiteful, but it was a harmless prank, and it's the only one.
And when you did that, did it give you the satisfaction that you thought it would?
I mean, a little bit. It was funny. It brightened up my mood, honestly, just a little bit. I still obviously had to
That
like
was her
heal.
send-off, Your Honor. That was her trying to get back at me. That was definitely her.
But that was the only thing, though.
And then there were some other things. What's another thing? Because that in and of itself wouldn't be cause for you to get $916.
Exactly.
Yes, Your Honor. There's way more than just this thing.
So this particular thing involving the cockroach being eaten and named after you, that didn't cost you anything?
No.
Okay, so what cost you something?
It was situations after that incident.
Talk to me about those.
For instance, we'll jump right to the second claim. So a couple weeks later, I woke up, right, got some coffee, checked my emails, right, because I always do that for work, and what I found in there were just porn spams all over the computer. Like, it was so bad I couldn't use the computer anymore.
You are in your own place, you log onto your own computer, and you end up getting porn and it's spam. Is it somehow damaged your computer?
It was infected with a message, too, with a message title.
And what did it say?
Love Bug.
Love Bug.
That was her little secret name for me, if you know what I mean.
Was that your secret name for him?
I mean, it was like a nickname, like it's like honey or like darling or whatever.
Yes.
But that's like, it's so generic.
I just asked, was that your name for him?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Did you do that?
What, this?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not, no.
Okay.
And there's no one else who calls me Love Bug, Your Honor, except her.
What was the time frame from the time of the email with the bug to the Love Bug porn spam?
It was a week.
Miss Emerson?
Yeah, this is...
If someone had done something like that, it tends to suggest to me that the person is somehow seeking emotional justice. Let's say it wasn't you, but somebody intended to inflict pain and harm. For someone who wanted to inflict pain and harm, not saying it's you, but if it caused harm, should that person be responsible for the harm that was caused?
Sure, why not if they did it?
So there's no disputing the fact that that should be a compensatory item for someone if they can prove damage.
Sure.
What's the other thing, sir?
The other thing, I'll jump right into it, was the check bill.
What check bill?
The STD check bill. So I was, again, another week time frame from that situation from the email spam. I got a text from the urgent care saying that someone, like other than the previous ex, had tested positive for STD and they needed me to go get checked for it.
And how did that result in you suffering some sort of financial loss?
I had
But you
to
wouldn't
pay.
have had to go if you weren't with anybody else.
I wasn't
See,
at
what
that
I'm
time.
finding interesting is that if I'm not someone who's invested, I'm thinking, well, if someone did that just to be mean, and he had to go get tested where he otherwise wouldn't have been tested, although it's not a bad idea anyway, especially if you are having unprotected sex.
Yes, Your Honor.
But my feeling would be whoever did that should be financially responsible.
Yeah, and they should be here and not me.
Okay. Was there anything else?
Oh no, there's quite more. This incident.
Okay, so there's the cockroach, there's the prank with the computer, there's the STD sender, and what else?
This one is the apartment fumigation bill. So previously, I had ordered something from Amazon for my own personal benefit. I ordered it. I brought it into the house.
What did you bring into the house?
Package.
And you opened the
I
package,
opened
yes.
the package up. As soon as I opened it, 1,500 ladybugs come crawling out. 1,500 ladybugs.
Ladybugs.
Yes, Your Honor.
15, how do you know it was 1,500?
I don't know. I just-
Did you sit there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20.
I just assumed, Your Honor, there was so many. Started laying eggs.
Okay, there were a lot of
There was a lot of ladybugs,
of
Your Honor.
ladybugs. And these ladybugs went all over your place?
Yes, Your Honor. Crawling through the kitchen, crawling through cracks and crevices, laying eggs on the counter table, on the floor, and it was disgusting. I had to call my landlord, and we worked it out, but I ended up fork-overing $600.
Coming up on America's Court.
Him and his teammates, they do play pranks on each other. So I feel like he didn't even consider that it could be one of them.
Because I know it was you. You're
No,
the
you
only
don't.
crazy person who knows my address.
Crazy person.
This is America's Court with Judge Ross, Emmy nominated for Outstanding Legal Courtroom Program. America's Court is back with the case of Jeremy Grant, who is suing Madeline Emerson for harassment.
So someone, not saying this is Miss Emerson, but someone was of a mindset that they want to see you experience the same lack of control and discomfort that they may be experiencing
Yes, Your Honor.
in their own circumstance, whoever that person is. Fair enough?
Well, not necessarily. Him and his teammates, so he plays soccer, and him and his teammates, they do play pranks on each other. So I feel like he didn't even consider that it could be one of them. So maybe, I don't know, they're a little dumb. They probably thought it'd be like harmless, which is stupid because it is like bugs. But that's also, it's not necessarily.
No, that's not true. We're boys, all right?
So you don't play pranks?
We do
So
on ourselves
okay.
because
So
we're
then
boys.
why wouldn't you think it was them?
We do what
Why
we
would
do.
you immediately go to me?
Because I know it was you. You're
No,
the
you
only
don't.
crazy person who knows my address.
Crazy person
You
is
have my
crazy.
Amazon link to my address.
So your friends have never
You
been to your
have-
house?
She used to order stuff from my Amazon.
Your friends have
Did
never
you
been to your
use,
house?
ma'am, I asked the questions.
Sorry.
Did you order anything previously from his account?
Like, did I order the ladybugs?
No, I didn't say the lady.
You mean like when we like lived together?
Yes.
No, I mean if we lived, when we're living together, if I ordered something, it'd be in my name.
Did you ever use the account that he owned?
No, I have my own.
Okay. Did she ever use things in the past from your account?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so then how would you conclude that she was the person behind this particular incident?
She's the only one who has access to it. I never knew that she used it, but I gave her the access to use my Amazon account
Why would you give her the access?
because she was my girlfriend, and if she needed anything, just go right ahead.
But she never used it.
No, not that I'm aware of.
But you're saying she knew the address.
Yeah, she knows my address.
Okay.
Coming up on America's Court.
Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Look at you. I'm impressed. And then you had your locks changed. Why did you have your locks changed?
There was glue lodged inside of the keyhole itself, on purpose.
Do you remember writing that?
I mean, it sounds.
Of course you did, Your
accurate.
Honor.
This is America's Court with Judge Ross, Emmy nominated for Outstanding Legal Courtroom Program. America's Court is back with the case of Jeremy Grant, who is suing Madeline Emerson for harassment.
You have proof of these items, sir, in terms of
Yes.
receipts? Let me
Sir.
see, please.
That's it. Whatever you want to give the judge. Sure, that'll work.
Because I got to tell you, oh boy, you have Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Look at you. I'm impressed. All right. These are the porn spam.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then this is for the urgent care to get yourself tested, the 108. I see that. And you had to get the apartment fumigated, and that cost $600.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, boy. And then you had your locks changed. Why did you have your locks changed?
Oh yeah, this is the key detail you should understand. This is the last one. I came home from work that day, right? So I opened my apartment. I couldn't get into the door. I thought it was jammed or something. I don't know what's going on. So I ended up calling my landlord and told him, hey, there's a situation happening. I can't get in my apartment. So he said he's gonna send a locksman in. The landlord ended up telling me that there was glue lodged inside of the keyhole itself on purpose.
Someone had intentionally put glue inside the key lock so you couldn't open the door.
Yes, Your Honor.
And this all happened in the same time span as all the other items.
It was 1 week, a situation would happen, and then following up. So we go week by week
And
basis.
I see all the texts that say, miss you this morning, love bug, but I'll see you tonight. Did you write that before in the text?
Yeah, at some point.
Thank you for the chocolates and roses. You're my love bug. Do you remember writing that?
I mean, it sounds.
Of course you did, Your
accurate.
Honor.
I'm
Okay,
talking to
all right.
her. Yes?
Yeah, it sounds.
Can't
familiar.
wait to see you tonight for our date. You're my heart, and then a ladybug. Is that
Yeah,
you?
sounds familiar.
Judge Ross's verdict when America's Court returns. This is America's Court with Judge Ross, Emmy nominated for Outstanding Legal Courtroom Program.
Are you seeing anybody right now?
No, I'm chill.
You're
chilling.
good. You're
I'm good.
going to focus on you.
She
Yeah,
chilling,
it's
Judge. She chilling. She's chilling. That's what she said.
I heard her.
It was a 3-year relationship. I want to take some time for myself before I jump into another one.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Based on the evidence and the testimony before this court, the gavel is going to come down in favor of the plaintiff for every one of the items. I empathize with the fact that you really liked him and you're really, really hurting and you don't know what to do with that hurt. And this makes sense to you to do it this way, which in fact doesn't make sense. But I understand hurt. But you can't go around doing this sort of tormenting behavior to someone, especially under the guise of, it's not me, it's somebody else. Denial is not just a river in Egypt. You will pay Mr. Grant $916. That is the order. Case closed.
All rise.
Judge Ross has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $916.
Sorry to come this way.
I didn't do it, but I'm glad to be done with all of this.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let's step outside, folks.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.